Day 776 and 777 of my walk around the world would be one of my biggest challenges yet. I was now in the middle of crossing Uzbekistan through the desert, and setting off from the settlement of Kyrgyz, I'd be confronted with a 110-kilometer trek till I reached my next source of water in the village of Jaslik. This would be the longest water carry of my life. I chugged 2 liters of water in the morning and loaded up my pack with another 6 liters, then took off on foot into the desert. The first day went smoothly. I managed to knock out 44 kilometers and conserve enough water to hopefully get me through the next day. They've recently opened a new road leading to the border with Kazakhstan, which was now just over 200 kilometers away. The old road has been left abandoned, and so I joined onto it at the end of the day to get some peace and solitude away from the trucks zipping by. I followed it into the night and eventually laid out my sleeping pad on the desert floor and camped out under the stars. It was a cold morning, but I packed up early and got moving. I'd have a big 66 kilometers to walk today to reach the village of Jaslik, and I'd be following the abandoned road the whole way. With another long day under the desert sun, I lathered myself up in a thick layer of SPF 80 sunscreen. I thought I'd have the road all to myself, but during the day I crossed paths with a few people out here rounding up camels, including one man who was out here living in a wagon with his wife and child. He relocated the wagon during the day, and so we crossed paths a few times. We chatted over Google Translate, and he even gave me a mug of fermented camel's milk. I've come to the conclusion that I'm more of a horse milk kind of guy. I just stopped and chatted with my mate again. Got some bread too. Then we're going to stay here for a couple more days and then head back to Jaslik. I think he was saying they go sell the camels. I pushed on into the night, and finally, after 66 kilometers and with my water nearly finished, I trudged into the village of Jaslik. It was 10 p.m. by now, and the restaurant and hotel were already closed, but thankfully a kind man who was building some new hotel rooms next door let me sleep in one of the half-constructed rooms for the night, and even gave me some of his leftover bread to eat for dinner.